All right, folks, again, you're watching NFL Daily. I'm Tom Downey. That's Mitchell Renz from Trav Millie. How many linebackers go in the first round? Over-under is at 2.5. What's the number, Mitch?
I'll say 3 linebackers
I
go.
think that is correct.
I think 3. I mean, and then after those 3 linebackers, it is a major drop-off. But Devin White, Mac Wilson, Devin Bush.
And then,
not a big Bush fan, but Devin's pretty good.
Okay, and then there's the big drop-off after there. So I think you'll see those 3 guys. Maybe even go earlier than expected, because otherwise you're not.
Who's the next linebacker off the board?
Take a shot in the dark. There is
I need a shot glass.
There is a big drop-off after those first 3 guys. Let's see who measures in well at the combine. Because beyond that, you might not see one in round 2, honestly. Someone probably gets pushed in there. I don't think there's really that type of linebacker depth this year. Now, today's show is brought to you by BetDSI, the internet's #1 sportsbook. Get over to chatsports.com/bet. You use promo code LIVE120 for a 120% deposit bonus. You put down $50, they're going to give you 60 for free. Put down 100, Mitch, they're going to give you 120.
I got that itch right now, Tom, on my nose, and I got the itch to bet on NFL games, AAF games, just literally anything. It's at BetDSI, the internet's #1 sportsbook, chatsports.com/bet. And if you guys think that you're smarter than Tom and I, because judging by the comments, I think that you do, show me a bets that you guys are putting down. If you guys want to bet against me, I'll do it with you. Hit me up or Tom. I'm Mitchell Renz 365 at What Going Down.
I did just throw a big bet down on Antonio Brown.
Big
if
baller.
the trade would be announced on the first day of the NFL draft, I bet hard on the no. They gave me a no. I threw down $10 on it.
Okay.
Which for me is a big bet.
AB wants all the limelight.
Oh, the deal's going to get done if it is done in the next 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
It's not going to get done on NFL draft night. Now, speaking of Antonio Brown, Brandon Landry asks, what are the chances for the Denver Broncos to get AB?
17%. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Oddly
might
specific.
be too high. That might be too high. 9.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he ends up there. I think they might have some interest, but
I don't think he wants to go there.
And he might throw a hissy fit, which all sorts his value, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
All right, from Penguins622, says, what will it take for the Eagles, not the Penguins, by the way, to make it to the Super Bowl next year? They have incredible talent. I think the #1 thing is health and some luck. That's the reality of the NFL.
I mean, Andrew Luck? No, I'm kidding. Carson Wentz needs to stay healthy, and by the end of the year, the Eagles were playing with Tom Downey out at cornerback. Like, they were down to their 4th-string corner. Like, it was ugly. And again, they need to stay healthy.
I did play corner growing up.
Oh, man. No wonder you don't play anymore. But, I mean, even Jay Ajayi got hurt. The offensive line got hurt. I mean, the Eagles need to stay healthy because I think, personally, the NFC East is pretty weak.
All right, Nathan Coyle says, do you think Robert Kraft will sell the team? Also, sorry for his last question. I don't remember what it was, but I think we gave him some good-natured fun. It's all good, Nathan. I don't think he sells the team. I really don't. I mean, he's gonna have a fine. There's no jail time involved for this.
I just want to see all the new sponsors.
No.
That's all I want.
All right.
How many over/under 5 Viagra commercials every single time the Patriots play?
Under. Give me the under. Give me the under. All right. Lacey118, what is Rob Gronkowski doing next year? The expectations we find out in the near future, I still kind of think he's going to retire. His body is not doing well at this point. He is beaten up.
I still think he comes back. I think that he's going to play another year, another 2 years, maybe. From what it sounds like, he's going to try to stick around as long as he can with Brady. But I think if Gronk was going to retire, he already would have made the announcement because to me, Gronk wants to have fun. He wants to party. And as soon as he can say, I'm retired, that can begin. So for me, I think Gronk's coming back.
Cody Stout, the Lions have a chance to get Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown. You don't want Bell, you have Kerryon Johnson.
Yep.
I don't think you need that. Antonio Brown could be a decent fit, especially if maybe you include Marvin Jones in the trade.
Yeah, I mean,
that intrigue you?
When I first put out my top 5 teams for Antonio Brown, I actually had the Lions as my slotted 5 team. Now I don't know if they're in my top 10. I'd have to look. You can look at it. And Mitchell Renz 365. It's my pinned tweet. Here's the thing, though. I personally don't think that the Lions are going to get Antonio Brown. I think that they are going to focus a little bit more on defense because that's Matt Patricia's MO. Yeah. And from what I've seen, they need defensive help.
From Ruben, which NFL team needs to move on at quarterback more? The Titans, the Giants, or the Bengals? I'll let you rank them first, Mitch.
Oh, boy, that's a really tough one. I'll say Giants are number 1, Bengals are number 2 and the Titans are number 3. And you know I don't like Marcus Mariota.
That is the correct ranking there.
Okay.
And ironically, it feels like the Giants are going to be the last to move on for them somehow.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, the Bengals, I already predicted it. Andy Dalton going to the Redskins.
Dennis Jones, if the Giants cut Olivier Vernon, do you like him as a potential Raider? Mitch, what do you think there?
It's an interest. Again, it's all going to come down to value. Olivier Vernon, I don't know.
My answer, yes. Yes.
I'm worried about value. Are they going to cut him though?
Like, possibly, yeah. They might cut him. I don't think they're going to get much in the trade market for him because of injuries and his contract.
It's heavy.
So you pick him up on a cheaper deal than what he's making right now.
Yeah, if it's a cheaper deal than what I'm saying, like right now, like I wouldn't pay him that much.
Well, yeah, but it's a cut, so you don't necessarily have to worry about the huge contract there.
All right, we'll move on.
All right, and Sula Shaw, hopefully I got your name right there. Where will Michael Crabtree go? What you thinking there, Mitch? Back to Oakland?
Hey, like my DMs have been blowing up with Crabtree going back to Oakland, and I think it's funny, like how many people would be like, "Oh, Michael Crabtree sucks. He can't catch the football. I'm glad he's leaving the Raiders," and now everybody wants him to go back. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that the Ravens kind of let him go, but then I'm not at the same time. He needs to go to a wide receiver needy team, maybe like the Dolphins, maybe. The Bills could be an interesting team. The Cardinals.
I assume Cardinals, so they're just going to sign all the players who got cut. I think the Bills also make a lot of sense there. Gives Josh Allen another guy in the red zone type.
Jets?
Yeah. All right, from Joe Brown, what are the chances the Cowboys and the Colts go to the Super Bowl, respectively, 1 in 32?
Technically, or is it like both teams? Like they play against each other?
I think he means both teams.
So is it actually 1 in 32 then?
No, it was 1 in 32 for each.
Oh, okay.
That's right, respectively. Cowboys 1 in 32, Colts 1 in 32. Math. It makes sense.
I mean, sure.
To actually answer the question, though, no, I don't.
Who's the more likely team to make it to the Super Bowl? I'd say the Colts.
Oh, I am bound by contractual obligations to say the Dallas Cowboys. Next up, Jarvis334. Who is the other big-name executive in the prostitution sting? Those of you that don't know what Jarvis is mentioning, of course, is talking about Robert Kraft. Adam Schefter said that Kraft wasn't the biggest name out there. Now, I think there are 2 explanations. It doesn't necessarily mean executive. First off, this occurred in Jupiter, Florida. Therefore, it's Tiger Woods, if anybody. It makes way too much sense. But in all likelihood, I think Schefter totally made this up and it's fake news. I think this was leaked to Schefter by Kraft's camp to get us to stop talking about Robert Kraft and go, oh, well, who's the bigger name? I think there is no bigger name. I think it's Robert Kraft and that's it. Or it's Tiger Woods. Okay, this one's funny. Mitchell is better than Tom. Do you think Josh Rosen is a bust? So, Mitchell, since this is your burner account, who do you think it is?
Oh, it's not a picture. Can we get a picture? That'd be freaking sick. That's a great YouTube name. Do I think Josh Rosen is a bust? No. I still think Josh Rosen's a talented quarterback. He was just in an unfortunate situation last year, and I'm hoping Cliff Kingsbury can get him to emerge, but I'm not too confident on that. They just got to add a lot more talent on offense.
Yeah, and get some offensive linemen that don't get hurt and aren't on your second and third string guys by the end of the year. Lacey118, where do you think Randall Cobb will play next year? I kind of think he re-signs with the Packers in the end. I know, you just saw Tom Glasspain subscribe to you on YouTube. I know.
Oh, what's the question? Do I think Randall Cobb
the one on the screen.
Oh. Where do I think Randall Cobb will go next year? Oh, man. I feel like every older, mediocre wide receiver could potentially land with the Bills.
Okay, I can kind of see that one. I still think he ends up back with Green Bay because Aaron likes him. Christian Meza, is Kirk Cousins a flop with the Vikings or not? After year 1, yes. But we have more time.
Yeah, we still have more time, but again, I think there's a reason why the NFL players voted him as the most overrated player in the NFL. Mm-hmm. You're making $84 million guaranteed, and you're not even making it to the playoffs with a team where I think we all, coming into the year, were like, Vikings are one of the best teams in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can't say they're not surrounded with talent. He's got it.
All right. Shane Martin, which is a higher chance, Gronk retiring or he gets traded? I think it's retirement by a massive margin.
Yeah, I don't think
like 100-0.
I'll say 99-1.
Gronk didn't want to be traded to the Lions last year.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't either.
I think he is Patriots or I retire.
I agree.
Those are my choices. Brandon Wesley, will the Dolphins be a possible playoff contender if they draft Kyler Murray and upgrade the offensive line?
No.
Because you don't think either is going to happen?
Correct. And also, they're definitely not going to win the division.
Yeah.
Wild card is probably not there either. Kyler Murray's good. He ain't making the Dolphins playoff good.
I'll also mention that there's always one AFC East team that ends up being better than we think because it's the AFC East. And the other two teams suck. Scott Norris, my man, can the Browns make it to the playoffs this year or even the Super Bowl? Welcome to the Browns Super Bowl window. We are now inside of it. And oh, by the way, they're going to win the AFC North. You laugh. I am right.
I'm amazed on how many subscribers you're getting on the Browns bandwagon.
I'm right, though. Young quarterback, immense talent, plenty of cap space. They are set to win right now.